mean, there's nobody here to hear this right now, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's 90 people here.
Bench.
Oh fuck, there's what?
Hey people.
90.
It was more of a short film, I think.
Man, that
Or
is
would it be an hour and a half of just two people talking on a bench?
I would have said more of a live action play.
Okay. Daniel Radcliffe and
David Duchovny.
okay. Whose dick is out?
Both, preferably.
Why would you
DeVito's
choose if you don't
in
have
the
to
background.
We have to choose Amber.
You don't have to choose. Who the fuck
It's
said we
David-
had to
It's
choose?
David Duchovny.
kidding me. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Name Pending, where a bunch of us regular ass nerds play Dungeons and Dragons. Name Pending Dungeons and Dragons. Thank
Name
y'all for
pending.
being here.
Hey.
Eyes of the beholder. Can't see it. It's there. I'm wearing my shirt. Anyways,
On the shirt we could just have like whatever they do in coding.
just
where they-
1001
No, where
001.
it's like waiting input or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. Just a placeholder.
Yeah.
D&D. But anyways, Flaccid 20, second best D&D stream out there right now. That's us. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I have no announcements. I'm working on putting stuff on YouTube. It's there. I just need to finish editing and things like stuff. So
Amber,
there'll
why are
be
you
more.
acting like playing with us is a reward?
So stuff will be going up on YouTube if you're behind and haven't caught any of that. So go check that out. Go check out any of our other YouTube videos. Go buy our shirts on bonfire.com. Yeah, they may be limited edition if we end up rebranding. Who knows? So, anyways, I got nothing else. Let's jump into it.
Somebody's gonna have to get surgery.
Not it.
Gary. I ain't even putting my hand in my nose. I'm out this bitch.
All right. So, when we last left our heroes, they were on their way to. Oh, first
It
off,
was inabruptly.
it was abruptly ended by by the internet going out because of the fucking cold weather.
It told us to stop.
It was like, you know what?
No more.
We're done with this conversation. Everyone out. But they were on their way to the temple of Vecchiati to investigate some stolen goods. And Saul and Dalen were in the midst of deep conversation about Saul's involvement with a certain priestess.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, what did you ask?
Yet there was something going on.
Oh, no. I mean, not that I wouldn't, but as of right now, no.
Hmm.
Why? What has she said?
Nothing. I've just noticed a lot of attention between you two. She's very young, you know, and naive and tender-hearted.
Yes.
Just saying, don't fuck it up.
I'm not going to try to. Because I never do.
Maybe instead of just not trying, actually trying to do something good.
Never thought of that.
Don't be passive, be proactive.
On which cause?
Any course.
Aye. Be aggressive.
Be
Be a-
aggressive.
Aggressive.
No, no, no. Don't be aggressive. Just be proactive.
I mean, you don't know shit.
I mean,
Don't
everyone
be
likes a little
aggressive.
bit aggressive, but
Don't.
not start. Don't start off that way.
Have you met her? She's. Well,
I don't know
Maybe.
if aggressive is the best approach on that one.
have you asked?
Hey, do you want me to be aggressive? Is that how you just go and ask?
That's a very good question you should pose.
Look,
I don't think so.
I'm not going to
Pretty sure.
follow anything right now. I will keep going to the temple, and if something happens, something happens.
Okay. Just be mindful. It's not some whore that you're fucking in some dead man's house.
Married a whore.
Does not make the situation better.
I think the married thing makes her not a whore. Is that how that works?
I don't know. I'm not here to slut shame nobody, but,
Okay.
except for you. But no, I'm kidding. I'm just saying that she's different. To be careful,
Yes.
because I will hurt you.
There it is.
Got it.
Just waiting for that one.
Very well. Where are we going? I forgot. We're at the
So,
temple.
you guys have been walking, talking, yeah. Eventually show up at the temple of Vecchiati, a nicely appointed, solid stone building. One of the few in this village, really. Most of adamant is made from the wood that's harvested here, but this one is actually a very solid granite type stone. In front is a large statue of a beautiful woman, completely naked, standing, arms outstretched. At her feet is actually carved a cornucopia with multiple fruit, veggies, and foods falling out from the inside of the cornucopia. As you guys enter into the temple, it is very lavish inside as well. Nicely kept, very smooth, polished, lacquered pews leading up to a very large altar with a similar statue, but this time made out of solid gold. And at the base, where the cornucopia would be, is nothing.
Melina into Saul. No. I never really understood the cornucopia thing.
I think it represents the harvest.
Then why not just use a fucking basket? I've never seen anybody have a cornucopia of them when they're harvesting.
I think the way it's shaped, you can hold it better, like in a strap or something. But I do understand this.
Yeah,
The basket has a handle,
maybe we could ask them.
and also I hate wicker.
You would.
It's bullshit weaving method.
It's a perfect weaving method. It's weaved. It's been woven.
Have you ever set fire to something wicker?
No,
It catches really easy.
keep it away from fire. Don't make a candle out of wicker. I don't know what you're.
Actually, a candle of wicker would be very useful, I guess.
Not if it catches fire too easy, it'd burn out.
Well, what if we just make a wick of wicker? A wicker wick.
Yeah, don't hurt her.
Hello.
Oh, yes. Hello.
I'm sorry. What are we seeing in front of us?
You see
Not a
a
cornucopia.
not a just a probably 5'2", elderly gentleman, bald head, kind of a little bit of gray horseshoe hair still left around him. Very meek and feeble looking, draped in rich green robes with gold trim, staring up at all of you very tall individuals.
Hello, Father. We are here to reply to your message about the stolen artifact.
Oh yes, very very well. We are glad to have you. Our cornucopia was stolen.
Your cornucopia.
Cornucopia was it was a golden cornucopia, as well as the ruby, apple, the diamond grapes.
I'm sorry, the whole apple was a ruby?
It was yes, it's very.
Didn't think it was edible.
No, it was not. You were able to break your teeth, certainly. But yes, there was an apple and some grapes, and it was a yellow diamond that was meant to look like cheese, and
Did it?
a bit, yes, it was more like a round cheese, about the size of my fist.
Oh,
Yes, it was very
So-
impressive.
very expensive.
Oh yes, very. No, it's about no expense for these things.
Have you looked around pawn shops? Fences?
No, no, I haven't.
I feel like that's why he's hiring somebody else to go look around for it.
Where have you looked? So we know not to go there.
Well, I went over to the rectory and I looked around in there. Thought maybe someone was cleaning it and had left it, and so I went over there and looked, and it was not there. And then when I went over to, to one of the private keeps for some of the other priests and looked through there, and well, they weren't there either.
Okay.
So it's not here.
Okay. So, do you know who might have taken it?
Yes.
All right. Who?
His name is Philip. He's a junior priest. I never liked the look of him. He's one of those elven boys.
Okay.
And what makes you think he took it?
Well, you know elven boys.
No,
They've got sticky little fingers on them.
Oh. Do we?
Yes. Don't be touching anything. But no, I just, he always was asking a lot of questions about it and how much we paid for it and where we got it and, well, how would you even acquire such things when he was very interested in it and the price of it and all of those things, and he also has not come back since his disappearance, so it was probably Philip, if I was to be honest with you.
Maybe he was just curious as to why the church would spend so much on something so frivolous when they could have been using it for, a better reason.
We are the Temple of Vecchiati. We are meant to display her grandeur in everything that we do.
Oh, okay. So instead of helping people, maybe.
I'm gonna place my arm around Saul's shoulders and slowly guide him away.
It's understandable. Yes, well,
Right, we're gonna go find out about this cornucopia thing.
If you don't mind, Father, I would like to look around, see if there's anything that maybe was missed.
of course, please, make yourself at home. Look around. Just do keep your servant boy on check.
Not a problem.
As soon as I remembered, oh, that son of a bitch.
That
It's like-
son of a bitch!
Craig said Elvish and looked at me weird. Why?
Oh, yeah. You know about them elvish boys.
I mean, I guess I
No,
could have
no.
made
Yeah,
it
yeah,
worse
we-
and gone full on judge.
Yeah.
You know about them Elvish boys. They ain't up to no good none how.
Sorry, I thought I had Kandara pulled up, but I didn't.
So, it's probably not the right one to talk to, but he might be on the right lead. How about we split up, ask some people some stuff, see if we can find out anything about Mr. Finn.
Investigation, Craig?
Sure.
When was it gone? Missing? Do we know when it was posted?
It's been a while
Oh,
because we've been fiddle farting around.
well, it's gone.
19.
Okay, what are you investigating?
I wanted to investigate the altar where it was at, just to see if there's anything that looks out of place. That
Okay.
might lead me to something.
So, as you are looking at this altar,
Mhm.
you actually notice that with a 19, that there are several spots where it looks like these gems were, of course, attached to this, almost like the same like fixtures as almost like you would have in a ring.
Mhm.
And those fixtures have not necessarily been harmed. It seems like they've been very expertly removed.
So this is a very professional job. Really quick, Father. Philip, do you know anything about his background before he came to you?
Well, he, I believe he grew up in, what is the name of that place? It's very far down south. The Imperial City. He said his father used to be a merchant of some kind or another, and then he had a falling out with his father and migrated his way up here. I think his father used to be a gem merchant of some kind down there. They have lots of precious gems down there.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure he just wanted a piece of home and some money, and they're greedy, and so he probably that's why he took it.
We're gone.
Yeah, I didn't stay around and listen to all that.
Okay, he kind of says it as you're
Just
walking
started
away.
agreeing with them.
Yeah, I just walked off. I relayed that information to you two. Looks like an expert did it. Seems that Philip also has a background with jewelry as well. I don't know, but maybe it's just my mistrust of our lot here lately. But it seems like it's too heavily on Philip.
I am a bit curious why, if he came from a background of gems and such, why he would need to ask so many questions. Should he not have at least a basic knowledge?
I say we look at the father's room.
You're going to go back in there and ask him?
Oh, no asking.
Oh,
What were you saying about splitting up?
I think that would be a tremendous idea.
Okay.
yeah, I'm not gonna just create
Okay.
something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask around to a couple of. Are there other priests?
Yeah, there's some attendants. This man seems to be the main just guy, but there seems to be like several people like tending to like some of the other smaller altars off to the side. There's a younger female that's lighting some candles. So there's a few people there to talk to.
I'm just gonna walk up to any of them.
Okay. So the first one, the one that's close to you, is a younger female. She looks up and goes, "Oh, good day, sir. What can I do for you?"
Hi. Why is the symbol a cornucopia? Why not a basket?
So I always thought it was for the artistic display of it spilling from the uneven basket. of a cornucopia, whereas if you had just a basket, you'd have to look down in there to see the things coming out.
Do you know Philip?
Could just have a fucked up basket.
Just cut the side off a basket or something. Maybe just tip the basket over.
A cross section of a basket.
Not very well. He was only here for a little over a month. And he hasn't been back in nearly 2 weeks now. So,
We hear he disappeared around the same time as some stuff was stolen.
well, maybe, yeah. I think it was around the same time that that the cornucopia had disappeared. If you want to call it a fruit basket, we can.
You can't call it anything but what it is.
Okay. Well,
I just don't think it should be.
Just enrages me.
There's so many better ways to hold stuff.
yeah. Well, and so yeah, I guess it was around the
Just start doing-
same time that the cornucopia disappeared and that Philip also stopped coming into work. Do you think they're related?
We don't know. We're trying to look at every lead.
He always seemed like such a nice boy.
Do you know where he was staying?
Well, here we all have a room and board here in the back. I'll take you to his room if you want to. I mean, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything really of interest in there, but you're more than welcome to look around.
Would I be able to look around everywhere? Is there any issues with areas where I would not be allowed to be?
Well, Father Bishop is a little. He doesn't like a lot of people going into his room, but I think that he's just a private individual. But I'm sure, for the sake of finding the cornucopia, he probably wouldn't mind.
Oh, one of my partners are taking care of that one. I'm not too worried about that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, if you talk to him, he'll have no problem.
I'm sure he won't.
So she'll take you and show you to where the dormitories are.
Thank you.
Well,
You don't know that.
Flipping through his book right now. Kind of looks like, oh, yes, boy. Did you forget something?
no. Is it okay if I check rooms?
Will there be someone escorting you?
Yes. I already have some.
Who? You know what? It's fine. I'll go with you. Sure, let's go.
Okay. Do you mind if we start in your room?
Sure. I'll be watching you, though. Don't be getting sticky fingers.
I'll be watching you.
How will you be looking for things if you're watching me? You must not have completed all of your training for whatever it is you're doing, huh, boy?
Training for what?
Whatever it is you're doing.
Trying to find your cornucopia.
Oh, well, I figured your betters were the ones taking care of that.
Oh. Okay. Let's go.
Sure. He'll lead you to his room, opens the door. I'm sure you're not quite used to this kind of finery, so try not to touch things unnecessarily.
There's 2 ways I can do this.
You're a good person. You're a good person.
Are you? We don't know.
That's true. We don't know. You don't know either.
Alright, I'm just gonna look.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch everything though.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
10.
Okay. You look around this room. It is very well appointed. Has a very nice, sturdy wood-framed bed. very fluffy pillows, silk comforters. There's a large bookcase filled with all kinds of different tomes and texts, and there's a large desk with a lot of paper and inkwells. Mostly seems to be official church business that you're looking through. You see a book on his nightstand that talks about the rise of the knife ears. But other than that, nothing else.
I just start flipping through books,
Okay.
and when I put them back, they're like slightly askew.
Okay.
They're just like, some are like, on a bookshelf and like that. Some are like stacked on top of that in the bookshelf.
He just is kind of noting you as you're doing this. After like the third or fourth, he goes, "That's understandable. I mean, those are called books. People write words in them. You can read them. They impart knowledge to people."
Take the knife ear book.
Oh, that one would be very particular interest to you, boy. It's about your people.
How is it?
And your rise from the bottom of society to the middle of the bottom of society. Oh, people are on the way up. I'm very proud for you. Perhaps someday you won't all be criminals. Look at you.
Okay. Would ink in a book be considered soiled?
No. Would shit in a colon be considered blood? Yeah, it only depends on that one, but no. Ink
What
is
were they eating?
yeah, no.
I like where you were going with that, though. Like another DM might have been okay with it.
I feel like they wouldn't. And you're just saying that in this instant. Would you like me to read some of those to you, perhaps?
No, it's okay. I can read.
It's prestige
Oh.
all over again.
Yeah, kind of. Sorta.
Why
Not quite.
do
the
you
same.
think less of the elves?
Well, if you have a long time, we can sit here and talk about it, I guess. It's fine with me. Well, for one, they are a dirty people. They like to live in the woods. They fornicate with any and all things.
I think that's correct.
Pretty sure they fornicate with the animal folk and themselves, trees, the very ground itself. I've heard they will fuck a hole in the ground.
You've heard wrong.
Well,
Have you seen this?
no, of course not. I try not to be in the presence of too many elves. I don't want people talking, you know what I mean. They are known to be bandits
I
and...
believe.
Oh, well,
There's nothing I can do.
all right. He just goes around, fixes a few things, wipes some stuff off, wipes off the door handle, and closes it.
Oh, I kept the knife elf or the elf book.
Boy, that is, he's like, oh, I see, it's already begun. Of course, he would be a thief. You're proving a stereotype, boy.
Still
You're proving
walking
a
back.
stereotype. I'll be sure to let your masters know. He's going to close his door and lock it. And he's going to come find you. No, you. You seem like the one in charge. Ma'am, I don't mean to bother you, but your elf boy has stolen a book from my library, and I attempted very amenably to retrieve it, and he acted as if he could not hear me. So, if you wouldn't mind retrieving that for me.
I am sorry that happened, Father. But can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Your goddess, educate me. What is she known for?
The creation of all existence?
So all the people, all the animals, the whole earth, correct?
She is known for creating the humans.
Oh, so a different god created those.
Yes.
Who would that be?
Well, that would be. Fuck me, I gotta look at my own goddamn pantheon, but there is a different one. It's like, it'd be nice. It is. Hold on. Gives tits. Rowan gives tits. That's spring.
Falsigru.
Falsiguru? Yeah, that seems right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you for knowing. Yeah. Well, that would be Falsigru. She is the one who created the elves.
And the elves, they live longer, correct? More agile,
Yes,
more. So, in a way, one could argue that they are the more perfect creation, correct?
Or that the gods wanted to spend less time with them, so they left him here on this earth for longer. And humans were so perfectly crafted that they wanted us to come home sooner.
Just
You might say that humans are by far the superior race.
Because they die quicker and are not as smart, not as agile.
I feel like you're making broad generalizations for the humankind, of course.
Well,
Not-
this is completely wrong of me. You're right. I should never paint one race.
You're correct. The human
In that
race
way.
especially, but
No.
the elves, they are all terrible people. I mean, look at yours. He is stolen from my very room.
Maybe when people are not treated as people, they do not act like they should.
It's very possible. They do live amongst the wild beasts.
I assure you, sir, that he is not the beast here. Give him his book.
because you asked.
Please.
Very good boy. Thank you. He tucks his.
I'm going to put myself in between them.
Oh,
You will not speak to him that way in my presence again.
apologize. I am sorry to have offended you.
I'm gonna make my way out of this.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
What the fuck were you thinking?
There's no
Stealing
getting-
from him?
There's no getting to him. I tried to talk. He just kept
You-
talking about knife ears and how they were subhuman.
And so you prove him right by going into the stereotype.
I could have killed him.
And that would made all of this much better.
Would have made him shut up. I'm sorry.
He was
You're
insufferable.
still in the room, so we'll come back to you.
No. Don't worry about me.
I'm going to go. Well, I guess I'll wait for Dalen.
Roll me an investigation check.
Fort. Wait.
And
15. Good call.
Good call.
All right.
The same intelligence.
So you make your way into Philip's room. As you're walking by, you notice most of the beds are adorned with fine silk comforters and sheets, and golden candlesticks in the shape of naked women, with like the candlestick itself coming out of the head of the woman. Like, anyways, very nicely and like overly lavishly adorned, even like for the lesser.
Even in the dorms?
Yeah, even in the dorms. Philip's room, on the other hand, there are no candlesticks. There are no silk comforters. There is nothing. It is almost a bare, empty ass room as you get in there and begin looking around.
Is the young woman still with me? I'm
Mhm.
assuming. Okay. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, yes. My name is Adele.
Adele. I'm Dalen. It's a
Taylor,
pleasure
it's nice to meet you.
When Philip left, did he take everything with him?
I guess so. There's nothing here. I normally, when one takes leave, we don't take any of our belongings from here. It all belongs to the church. So, so yeah, the room. It seems he's taken everything.
What would you say your priest's attitude and dealings with Philip were?
Well, he was firm but fair, I would say. So he's not a huge fan of. He has a bit of prejudice sometimes towards some of the other members of the clergy, if they are not of the human variety. We've had several of the other fathers who were dwarves actually take reassignment to the Carnarvon temple. And Philip, I think, might have been half elfish, and so I don't think that the father was very kind of him.
I noticed that our party was actually half elf, and he was quite rude.
I'm so sorry. I apologize deeply for that. That is not the way of Vecchiati. We should not be treating others that way. But he is the most senior of our order here in Adamant, and there's none here that can speak to him about it. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. I was just kind of curious. So it's not just elves he's pretty racist against.
Yes.
Anything that's not.
Yeah, he is a very human superioritist.
It just seems like a rounded individual.
Yes.
So, okay. Is there anybody that was close to Philip? Anybody that can give us some more in-depth, concrete information on him?
I mean, not a lot was known about him. He wasn't here for very long. I know he came from the imperial city of Hakat, and his father had once been a very wealthy merchant there. He did talk very highly of an emerald mine that they once had, but the city befell some sort of problem, and his family lost access to their mines from whatever that was. I didn't really understand, and so he had struck out to try to win the favor of the gods so that his family might be blessed. In fact, it's kind of crazy. He's worked at several different temples all across the nation of Adamant. he was very highly spoke of, according to the letters he brought.
What other temples?
He worked in the Carnarond, the Shaymore, the where else was he? He was in about. He's also in the Kaham. He worked in Paymore. I believe even Corwell at one time. But he brought several letters of recommendation from the top priest of each one of those temples, speaking very highly of him.
Does that seem a bit odd to you? Why would he bounce around from temple to temple?
It's a good question. I really didn't even think to ask him. I don't know.
Is that normal for
No, usually you stay for.
missionary, I guess, acolyte, or whatever?
No, usually we're assigned to a temple, and that's where we reside for
Okay.
many years until we're promoted up. But his were all lateral transitions. Usually those would be at the request of the individual themselves. Otherwise, you wouldn't be transferred. So, and this one, Adamant, is about as far away from the imperial city as you can get.
Well, thank you very much. If you happen to think of anything else that may strike you about Philip that you hadn't told me, I'm gonna go ahead and tell her where the keep is.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much. And she kind of gives you just a brief physical description of Philip. Kind of a dark, kind of brown skin with long, dark black hair and these piercing, like green eyes.
Okay.
Slightly pointed ears, but not like full-on elf ears.
Okay. Right, thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Good luck.
What I know as with the guards,
Mhm.
is this elaborate, over the top sumptuousness of this temple typical for Vecchiati?
Roll a religion.
That would be a 12.
Not really your god, not something you're familiar with.
Does Nazroth like Vecchiati?
They're okay. I mean, she's her mom.
That doesn't mean that they're friends.
I mean, they're not enemies or by any means.
What I don't understand is why would a child of what was the god?
Felsigru.
Felsikru?
Yes.
Why would a child of Felsikrus, whatever the hell, come and work in a temple of Vecchiati?
Well,
Are you back yet?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going anywhere else, so yeah, I guess I'd be coming out and looking for you.
well, by the way it looks, to take things,
I know, but it looks like that's very hard.
it does. It's very coincidental.
Which I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. Room's bare. He's only been here a month. He's been to every Vecchiati temple that I can think of ever. For
I can
some reason,
think.
just keeps moving around. Brief description of him.
So, are pawn shops in this world? Or is it like a
Answers.
fencer thing?
Pawn shop's not really a thing.
Okay.
Maybe this is not a normal treasure, normal gold. I mean, this would be very noticeable. So you would have to move it with a very specific kind of person.
Do you know anyone who would do that?
I don't know, but I'm sure we could go try to find someone.
Cool.
I would like to start walking around.
Okay.
Apparently, Dalen knows someone like this.
Wouldn't have thought it.
I think you know a guy, but
Yeah.
I mean, he only bring his wife back from the dead.
There's a thing. I don't think I wrote it down.
You have your contact.
The like black mark that
Yep.
we saw in
Yes.
the dwarf shop
Uh-huh.
from Black Eye Renage.
Yep.
Indicating the Thieves Guild. I would like to look around for those.
Sure. Make me an
marks.
investigation check.
Look at you knowing things.
Or use the dice on the app.
Just anything but
yeah,
your dice.
anything, yeah.
Is that what you're
You
trying
said
to
investigation?
Investigation.
Alright, let's try that. 11.
It's better than you did.
You kind of begin venturing out from the Temple of Vecchiati and looking. Don't throw that one, God.
Fucking do it.
God.
There.
Did Amber touch your dice or something? What's up?
No, I don't touch anyone's dice.
You begin walking
Get all
out
weird
from,
about that.
from the Temple of Vecchiati.
Come over from work for my lunch break.
So far,
Fuck them.
Talmec's blessing upon your dice.
Oh, God.
You're not finding any black marks. Y'all watch as Dalen is just kind of walking around, like peering at this, like the wood, and like
Dude, you know something? Could you
Do
share?
you remember the dwarf, the gentleman that was supposed to make us poison, which we still need to get from him? What was his name? Eric?
Oh, from way far back.
Hi. Yeah. He had the
You weren't
mark.
there. You don't know.
He had the mark on his door frame. Had to do with the Thieves Guild.
You
You
need to.
remember?
Did I see this black mark? Oh, so I will help look for
Okay.
this.
If anybody's stealing shit, getting it out of town, it seems they would be privy to it if they weren't a part of it.
with that description of what you're looking for, you can all roll. If you wish to roll an investigation check, then I'll let you even retry now. As y'all are fanning out through the city now, beginning.
19.
Okay.
And he gave a brief description.
That one.
Okay. Fuck, man.
Throw
What is
these
happening?
fucking dice.
Go. Titty bag.
Oh, but then I roll it off on the side.
Yeah.
Fucking natural 19.
From the description,
A floppy 20.
could I make myself look like Philip or an approximation of?
You could definitely, yeah, you've got the ability to,
Yeah.
I mean, you could make yourself a black-haired half-elf, which you already are, with some piercing green eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. But what'd you get?
14.
So you two are looking, not really finding much. Solomon.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Grease.
You find, so you're like 6'4"? It changes all the time.
Yeah, it does. I have it written down.
Today he's
actually.
7'2".
Right, yeah. He got taller and taller as time went on. He was still a grown boy.
8'3".
Yeah, 6'4".
Okay.
Weird. 6'2".
Right around your,
Changes in its description too every time it changes. Yeah, he's 6'7".
right about mid-thigh on one of the buildings, you just happen to notice this little indistinct black mark. But it's very clearly painted on just this corner of a building next to an alleyway.
And I look like Philip.
And he looked like Philip.
Go in the alleyway.
Do you alert them?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't have
I mean, hey,
I pat him. I
You-
pat
you-
him like a.
do what you do, man.
like
I'm
a
willing
quiet.
to see
Okay.
what happens.
Okay. You
Head nod.
you begin walking down the alleyway.
No, like pointed head, like
Oh,
Right.
okay.
You,
Excited to see where this
Yes, that's
you begin
an alleyway.
walking down this alleyway. Before eventually you
It's like
come
he's
to
speaking to me.
some of,
everyone knows that. Everyone knows that.
before you come to like some of the storm doors,
I should
like for a storm cellar kind of thing. At the back of this one building, and in the bottom right hand corner, there's a small little black mark on those storm doors.
They followed me.
I don't know.
I have followed you. I don't.
Okay.
Oh, it's supposed to be following? I guess so.
He did the head nod, so I'm following him. I just don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. I guess if Dalen follows, I follow.
Okay.
All
right.
As we get to the storm cellar.
Solomon gives you the.
What is it? Is Philip stuck in the storm drain? What is it, boy?
Why are you speaking so loud?
Oh,
Look,
uh-huh.
look, right there,
Yes.
down there. That's what we're looking for. Yes.
Storm drain.
Storm
Oh shit, there's a
cellar.
black mark.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We good? We good to go?
You could have said something.
I was trying to be cooler.
Listen, I get it. He rattled your cage a bit. You don't have to
It's not cool. Just
You don't
hey,
have to
guys, look at
change your
this.
skin color and your hair color to be cool.
No, this is what you said Philip looked like.
Oh,
Thought they
well,
might-
yes, you've definitely changed your skin and hair and eye color.
Yes.
Do we know how tall he was?
No idea.
Do we know what his face looked like?
No.
Do we know anything else about him?
You're probably right.
You should feel free to look however you want. Just don't call
Go
yourself
back to
Philip.
Solomon.
Okay.
Probably not going to work out.
Yes, we don't know if these people like Philip or not.
That's a very
Alright.
fair point.
Yes. All right. We ready to? They probably know we're here by now.
Aye. Fuck it. Let's go.
Open up the stores.
Cool.
Right.
As you open the storm cellar,
Yes, big
you
cool.
see
Not Philip.
you see a set of cobblestone steps leading down into a darkened entryway. As you begin descending the steps, eventually you see the soft glow of torchlight kind of illuminating the floor at the bottom. It's deeper than you would have expected for a storm cellar. It actually goes down about 15 or 20 feet before you actually reach the bottom of these stairs. As you do, it's a solid stone floor with two large oak doors and a Goliath standing at the side, arms just kind of crossed, looks up to you.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
We
Shut up. And we're gonna keep walking past him.
Okay. Yep. I'll walk in.
Cool.
Alright. Have a nice day.
You too.
Weird.
Hey, just pretend like you're supposed to be here until they notice that you don't.
And then what?
We'll figure it out from there, but until then, don't be walking around like a rube. Act cool. God,
I was trying to.
can you please be cool? Please! For 5 minutes!
As you guys walk through the door, it opens up into a almost kind of like a tavern down here. There's a bar. There's several tables. With just a varying mix of people sitting, drinking, talking. A couple people playing some cards over on one side, and then towards the back of the room, there's actually a large, almost like countertop, where there's a halfling man with dark black hair and a very well trimmed beard, kind of a darker complexion, probably middle aged, wearing a brown leather shirt that's got those little ties kind of across, kind of similar shirt to what you're wearing. Chest is exposed. You can see some tattoos going up underneath. And he
I said it'd be cool. Oh, I just made mine worse.
as he kind of takes a small pouch, puts it on the table, pulls something off the table, and hands it to a guy.
I'm gonna look at the bartender.
Want to
Just
go
hold
talk
up a 3.
to
Just
Sam
go sit down.
Sparkle.
Okay. So there is a female bartender behind probably a middle-aged woman, short brown hair, kind of looks at you,
Hold up a 3 and just sit down.
just kind of nods.
Great.
So cool.
Are y'all sitting down with him? Is that what's happening?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I'm so
Is there a goblin at the bar?
Roll a perception check.
You know, it's just my life.
You don't get to meet goblins.
I want to talk to Sam Smarkle.
I'm not that cool. I can't make Sam Snorkel.
You know what? I am, from henceforth, I am going to continually cast guidance on myself.
I'm
Every time
surprised
I
you
do
haven't.
anything.
You're a druid and it's a cantrip. Why aren't you?
Oh, really?
All right.
Okay, so with guidance,
13.
there is a goblin sitting at the bar.
That's his name, Sam Smarkle.
You don't know. There's a small goblin man sitting at the bar. He's wearing just a simple white shirt, black trousers, leather boots. That's about all you can tell with a 13 perception.
It's not black eye, is it? That's what I was looking for, was for black eye.
Black Eye is not a goblin.
Okay.
What the fuck is black eye?
He's a gnome.
Okay, so I want to look for
Okay.
a gnome, specifically black eye Reginald. Could have sworn it was a goblin. Okay. You know what? Same thing according to certain priests.
Yeah, you're right. Not wrong there. Father Bishop.
All right.
It's funny because it's 2 church names and a name of one of your dead characters.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 3-way on that one. Hey, class of 20 over there.
Well, now that I didn't get roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But you did find a goblin.
Yeah,
Sam's
Sam Smarkle. Nine.
No, there is no gnome
Cool.
that you can see.
I don't trust that goblin. So this individual over here by the table seems to be probably the man to talk to, judging by how descriptive he was. I'm looking at him.
As
I noticed about it.
as you're sitting there,
Shirt.
a servant boy comes up to the table and sets down 3 tankards of ale and holds his hand out.
like a gold piece.
And he just walks off.
Deal. Notice.
I'm not paying attention.
We didn't even walk up to the bar, man.
No,
I
I'm at a
didn't.
table.
He just went and
Oh,
sat down at a table.
Did it
Held
kind
up
of
3
like
fingers.
yeah? Held up 3 fingers to the bar.
God, he's being so fucking cool right now.
Nobody noticed.
Uh,
Oh,
make me a con save just on that first drink of this. It is a tankard of just this thick black substance.
I didn't even look at it.
Nope.
16.
It burns like fire as you're drinking it, like you inhaled actual flame, but you do not even wince.
You're so cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to, is that Halfling?
Yeah.
I'm walking up as well.
He kind of looks up at you as you approach. He's kind of crystal blue eyes peering up at you. He goes,
Things at you.
new faces there. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
We're here looking for someone. If we can't find them, a bit of information. What you selling?
We have a lot of, there's everything here that you're looking for and nothing that usually wants to be found. So,
Aye.
typically the people we are dealing with also don't like being found.
I don't blame you. Once we got something specific we're looking for.
Well, maybe I can help you then. What, pray tell, might a fellow such as yourself be doing here?
Well, first I'm looking for a ruby. About the size of a fist. Looks like an apple. You seen one of them flying around? Flying around.
Can't say that I have.
Insight.
How about a golden, stupid fucking funnel basket? A cornucopia.
23.
He's not telling you the truth. Those are oddly specific things you're looking for.
They are.
Don't, kind of looks you up and down. You don't look like the guard type, though,
No, we're not.
with any other political affiliation or
You do.
religious sort.
You do me an injustice. I'm the adventuring type. I'm looking for money. And I heard about a score that just happened. Some piece of shit priest had some things stolen. Sounds like it's worth a pretty penny.
Well,
Looking to
all right, well, I have indeed seen what you're looking for. But I'm not fool enough to buy a fucking cornucopia made of gold, nor a fucking ruby the size of my fist shaped like a goddamn apple.
At this point, I notice they're not coming to sit down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get up and bring the cups
Okay.
and hand them to him. Here you go.
But there was a boy in here trying to pass those off to us, but I figured they were a little too hot for our likes, bring a little too much attention, so.
I thought that it would be. Could you describe the lad?
Sure, about 5'7", probably, half-elvish boy, dark hair, green eyes. Came through here, probably might have been a week or so ago, trying to push those off on us. But I told him we couldn't help him with that, unfortunately, and sent him to another group of people who were more willing to deal in that hot of an item.
Oh. Who would they be? Where could we find them?
Well, turns out they probably are all dead at this point. I heard there was a raid on their camp and they were wiped out.
Where was their camp at?
Well, if you go out of Adamant towards the southeastern direction, eventually there's a camp out there.
I'm sure he's talking.
Would I realize what he's saying is
Do you-
potentially the camp that we destroyed southeast of Adamant?
Do you realize that what he's saying is kind of like might be the camp that you destroyed?
Yeah, that's what. Okay, sure.
Yeah. So I figured Damon can too, probably.
Yeah. I don't remember any. Dalen does.
Yeah.
All right. So, if they didn't have it, if they had potentially gotten rid of it since then,
Yes.
do you know where it would have ended up? Or if they had sent him away?
Oh, no, I doubt that they would have, I don't think they would have sent him away, but if they didn't have it, I don't know who would have wanted that.
If they did have it, whenever they got raided, where would that stuff have ended up?
I don't have intimate knowledge of their camp, where that would be, so I assume whoever raided them probably ended up with whatever you're looking for. And
guess
if he
we'll have to
didn't,
go
or
on.
they didn't, then it was probably already long gone.
Inside again.
Sure.
During this, there was a force.
I mean, he seems like he's telling the truth. He's kind of a hard individual to read.
You know what? Fuck it.
21.
Okay. I mean, he seems like he's telling the truth. He's a pretty hard guy to read, though.
23.
I mean, I think he's telling the truth. Seems like a pretty hard guy to read.
All right. Had you ever seen this gentleman around before? As a kid.
No, that was the first time I ever laid eyes upon him, and the last. Never came back. So,
If he was toting such hot things, I don't doubt it. Well, I'm gonna slide him 10 gold pieces. Thank you.
pleasure doing business with you.
Absolutely. And if we ever need any more information, I'll be sure to stop by.
Safe travels.
One moment.
Uh.
While they're leaving or whatever. Quick question for you.
Drink what you can.
Constitution saving throw.
It's a magical effect.
Do you
No.
have any connections to Carnaron?
In what way would that be?
Well, there seems to be some business about the Baron there, and I was wanting to know what the word is on the street.
Well, from what I know, Carnarond is a importing city, brings a lot of goods in and sends a lot of goods out. Who was asking exactly? How'd you do over there?
5.
Just like throat lockdown kind of feeling, like,
Uh-huh.
and just coughing, hacking, like spit some of it out onto your chest, like the most uncool drink ever.
Yeah.
It just burns like fire.
I long time since I've had a good fucking drink. Flip a silver piece to the bartender.
Okay.
Aye, that's a good one.
So, lass, you're sure you're not with the guard?
Do I look like I am with the guard?
It's hard to say. Pretty well outfitted.
What about this screams guard to you? I'm wearing furs and like leathers. And...
Kind of barbarian.
Exactly. It's like you're trying to not look like a god.
If you don't know anything, just say so.
Oh, I know lots, dear.
Oh, I highly doubt that. You don't.
You're not. I'm not going to spill my secrets for free.
It was for the information you gave for Philip. Come on,
Gimme.
man. Come on.
Do you think that is the last of our gold? But I am not going to pay for information before I hear it.
Listen, love. A poor boy coming through trying to pawn some stuff he stole from a temple is one thing. Information on the leader of the biggest trade city in all of Adamant, that's a different story.
I will take 25 gold, stack it up, move it over. There may be more.
All right. What is it you're looking for exactly on him?
I hear that he, I don't know if I need to roll a history or whatever, because apparently I did not write a whole lot about this. But I know they want us to kill him
Mhm.
because apparently he's that doing nefarious things. Okay. So I need to know if he really is doing nefarious things.
All right. Well, as he kind of pulls that 25 over, I hear he's bad for business, for one thing. We are typically the runners of the underground markets. So if it's to be sold or traded, we typically are the ones to do it, and apparently he's been dipping his toes in the water a bit in that point. But also above that, he also deals in things that we will not touch, from what I have been told.
So why doesn't Rosario?
Rosario?
Why does not Rosario take care of him?
Well, we are known about, but left alone. Should we begin dealing with officials ourselves, we put a mark on ourselves that we don't want to have. You can't very well go assassinate your competition when they are the leader of the city, and then expect a blind eye turns towards you, so to speak. So
As I've stopped coughing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good fucking drink. You said he's dipping into things that even you don't deal in. What are these things?
Well, to hear it told, he's started minging in the flesh trade, as it were.
I was wondering if it was something like that.
I think a couple different ways, from what I've heard. Be it sexual in nature or proprietary reasons.
Well, was just wondering. Sorry.
I took a drink while he was doing that of mine. Like,
Okay.
downed it.
The whole thing?
Yeah,
Okay. Make a con save.
I did.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You down it.
Die.
It burns like fire. You give it a small little, but you finish the entire glass. I need you to make me another con save, though.
So you said flesh trade.
Yes.
I immediately thought cannibalism. Just
Because you would.
You would, yeah.
Why
That's
is that a
like
thing
right
with
up your
you?
alley, yeah.
21 on the second one.
Okay, cool. It's stout. It's a strong drink. But you're feeling all right. Feeling okay. How much of that one of you drank so far?
when I saw her down
Yeah.
it, I downed mine.
Make a con save as
Just
well.
like mother used to make.
15.
Yet again, strong drink, but you're feeling okay. Feel good. Not buzzed, but like that kind of everything's
Another
just,
one will get you.
another one probably going to put you over that edge.
One drink away.
I'm gonna take a look at my glass.
Mhm.
Nah, I'm rolling like shit tonight. Ah, fuck it.
Roll me that con save, baby.
Are you standing next to me? +4.
Specifically turned in your direction.
You're standing next to me.
-4.
Why? Because I said.
Well, hold on. It's cocked.
Like Greg's are always cocked.
Okay.
We're good. It was cocked on a 4. Now it's a flat on a 5.
You sold your soul for 1 point. Who cheats and
Yeah,
10, dude?
usually. 11.
Only when it matters most.
Okay, so you do. You go and you just slam it back, and about halfway down your throat, all that burn hits you, and you cough, and it comes up and out your nose.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Like,
Can I
Can I roll it down?
can I hide that?
no,
No.
no, that is not a hidden. That is you are
Can't.
coughing, gagging. Your nose is and throat are now just on fire and burning. Your eyes are watering. I need you to make another con save.
You're also drunk. Dude.
So you cannot breathe at this point. It's like you are suffocating.
Oh, God.
That was a no one.
Oh my god. Like you're trying to breathe in and it's like everything is just locked and clamped down.
I'm going to cast prestidigitation.
I've-
Try to clear all the stuff.
Okay.
You know, I've had that happen in real life, but never in D&D.
I have two. It's awful.
Oh, it's
it is
just
the worst. Yeah. All right, make me
How
an
are you drinking?
I
How
was-
do you drink?
I was drinking it was a shot of whiskey and all of a sudden for some reason I coughed in the middle and it came up and out my nose and I could not breathe. It was awful. All right, so make a con
with
save
moonshine.
with advantage because of his prestidigitation and the stuff out of there.
Not a bitch.
Not an idiot.
One of those was still in that one. The other one, 18.
Okay. You finally are able to get your lungs to fill with air. It is not a manly or pretty sight going on, but
I think we should go.
yeah. Dragon's Fire's not for everyone, friend.
It seems I bit out of practice when it comes to my drink. How much for a barrel?
For a barrel of it, it's 15 gold.
15 gold. Send it to my keep.
Oh, so you're the new lords and ladies of whatever the fuck that place is called.
Aye, we are.
So we nearly died. Drinking. Cup. So
Um,
you ordered a barrel.
got to practice.
Gonna shove your head in.
Hey,
Fucking shit.
gotta toughen up one way or another. Hi, we are, and we pay well for drink and information.
Well,
And we may be able to help in other ways as well later. So keep in touch.
I'll keep you in mind. He says as he looks up as you've just got like snot
Tears.
tears
No,
running out of your
He pressed digitation, the snot at least. Come on.
I tried to get the
liquor.
Oh, come on, man. You're just going to let me sit there with snot? I didn't even know the snot was there. I would have wiped it off.
It happened after.
Oh, well.
Sure, yeah. Just a big old stream.
We pay great.
Hey,
You want to come work for us?
Doing well.
I will
like
say
hanging
we
out.
fight better than we drink. Well, I fight better than I drink. They drink okay.
Well,
The little bar.
Cheers.
safe travels.
Now I guess I will press digitation in your face.
Now.
Thanks.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, sure. We
You remember this?
Yep. So, this seems like a good spot to take a real quick break and talk with people, get some snack, drink, and we're back.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
God, I wish.
I feel like they wouldn't pay much.
Probably not. We'd still do
our
it,
viewer numbers.
but we'd still do it though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sell out like a Hardly.
Yeah.
Sell out like a Coles clearance sale.
As I don't know.
Sell
me.
out like Coca-Cola sells now.
At your
'Cause
local
that
vending
never
machines
fresh
because they're
you
so
take.
good.
Because that ice cold freshness is just.
Coca-Cola, because fuck Pepsi.
When I'm jonesing for some cocaine, but think it's a little early in the day, I reach for Coca-Cola.
We would be the best sponsors.
It's that fresh liquid cocaine
Buttermilk.
taste.
You heard it here first from Flaccid 20.
Second best D&D podcast stream.
Put it all together. All of it. The whole thing.
The flaccidest second best D&D Critical Role 20 podcast
Not
stream.
Not critical role.
Not Critical Role though. Name pending. All right, so what are you guys doing?
All right.
Are you okay there?
No.
Look a
Not
bit.
at all. Everything was going really well up until that point. You know, just something about the odds, the fates are not with me tonight. But
So you got a barrel.
yeah, all right.
Alright. That's
Hey, maybe it'll go down smoother another night.
the way we roll. Probably not.
Probably not, but there's about a 50-50 chance it'll be good or bad, because that's about my average.
So, bandit camp? It sounds like that's what,
Where it was.
where
How
you
long
said it-
ago did we?
That was about 2 weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago.
I don't know days.
That's about right.
Timeline-wise, would it have seemed like he would have shown up before or after we took out the bandit camp?
Probably got there before.
So we probably killed him.
So we bury the bodies.
No, we just left them.
Fuck it, let's go take a look.
I mean, you burnt a lot of them.
That's true.
We're going to go look.
Okay, you guys make your way back out of adamant, um, heading back towards your keep, eventually passing by the turnoff that leads to your keep, continuing onwards into the woods for several hours before eventually arriving to the remains of the bandit camp where you once were. As you guys make your way, this time easily walking in, as the gates stand wide open, several bloated corpses strewn across the courtyard, some charred beyond recognition. Some of the looks like some of the grass has burned out and burned away a good fourth of the backside of the encampment. Some of the bunked buildings that they had been sleeping in are now collapsed, charred remains of where they once were.
Dude, can really fuck these guys up.
Don't try to remember it that way.
No?
In fact, I remember someone being very proud that they did most of the damage.
Ah, you did a hell of a good job.
Remember that rhinoceros was...
I don't-
He summoned a rhinoceros.
I don't think he did much. I know he took down a fence.
Took down, yeah, fence.
That's about all I remember.
Anyway, shall we search?
When he walks by a bloated body, I would like to just kind of poke it. So it goes.
Okay. Kendar reaches out with her greatsword and just taps the gut of a very bloated corpse. It just explodes. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I don't like this. 8. Wait, I'm standing next to you, right?
You are.
So that's +4.
Plus
so
4.
12.
As you're watching her do this, you already begin instinctually moving out of the way. And as you do, you just see Gore and Viscera go flying right past you as just one intestine kind of right in the side of the face. Kind of near the mouth.
Why?
It's a bit of fun. Enjoy your handiwork.
You got a bit.
I guess.
I cast the thing. You have to talk into the mic.
Prestidigitation.
Saul's so quiet compared to Finley.
Oh, yes, he is. I pride myself on that.
Good for you, I guess.
No, it's... I could try to go louder.
Or you could just talk into the microphone.
That's true. I could.
So angry.
So, as the gore and viscera disappears from your face, you guys are left standing in the courtyard of your...
Shall we get a look? See if there's anything going around?
Yes.
We'll start investigating.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Would like to systematically go around and
Okay.
use guidance on each person in turn as they're looking.
Okay. So who are you guiding first? Saul? He's already
Yeah.
rolled, so... Add a d4.
Add a D4 to that one.
Investigation.
What are you investigating right now? Like, who are you? Are you investigating bodies?
I'm going inside tents.
Okay. Okay. As you begin going in some of these tents, you're finding small little coin purses, things like that, strewn about. Small little knickknacks, some daggers. All in all told, you find probably about 75 worth of gold in these tents, and about 12 daggers.
Daggers. 5 daggers. Okay.
about it, though. Where are you going?
Is there like a main like tower or headquarters?
There was a main building.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of charred remains right now, but you're more than welcome to go look around in there.
That's where I would like to go look.
Okay.
Did you add a D4? I am guiding others to treasure that I cannot see.
14.
Okay. So, as you're kind of digging through the remains of this building, you actually kind of start pulling things back. You don't find a whole lot in here as far as personal effects or anything like that. Most of that's all been burnt away. You find some bits and remnants of some burned paper. It could have been correspondences of some kind, but there's nothing left to them. But you do find under a pile of rubble a stash of gold that's kind of inside of what looks like it used to be a chest that's kind of burnt away around it. And you find 7,000 gold in here. It's the equivalent of 7,000 gold because, yeah, some of it probably did melt a little, like not all of it, but like some of the stuff at the bottom.
We can't use gold as AC.
No.
What else is there? There are tents, buildings, bodies. I'm gonna check some bodies.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. What you got? What is it? Yeah, 2?
That's a 2.
Within a 1 on your guidance?
Yep.
Okay, so what's that total?
4.
Cool. So you go around looking at all these bodies.
Well, that was. Come on.
So you go around looking at all these bodies. You actually do eventually find a man who the top portion of him is just gone, but it does look like off to kind of the side in his leg where a pocket maybe would be is apple in shape there. You kind of reach into the pocket and can't feel anything. You think, well, maybe it's underneath the pants. So as you open it up, you just see this giant, enlarged, swollen scrotum.
I wouldn't think it was underneath his pants.
Oh,
With a 4, you did.
This apple is so special. He wouldn't even keep it in his pocket. He'd keep it underneath his pocket. That's
just
a ball
loosened his
sack.
pants.
So bull. I don't know.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
whatever. It's just no.
Nope.
You finally got the swollen cock and balls. Actually, the cock's just like the stem.
I would
Oh, sir. It's bless your heart.
I would like to look at the bodies, if at all possible, to see if there's anyone that matches what we know of Philip.
Sure.
Do I still get that plus 4? Or was that
I
a
assume
one-time
he's
thing?
going around just casting that cantrip like it's.
I'm fucking touching everybody. You're touched by a Dalen.
He's throwing, he's throwing that shit like pocket sand.
Pocket sand. That would be a 22.
Cool. There is nobody that looks like Philip here that you see.
Maybe it is possible he did not get here before.
I want to go around and specifically look through the tents, the building, and the bodies for correspondence.
Okay.
Any kind of indication of their dealings and who they had dealings with.
Cool.
Can I do that too?
You can give.
It's not a lucky night for you.
You know what? Yeah, sure. You and Dale, you're helping Dalen, unless he wants to roll with advantage.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I don't want to roll with advantage. I don't want to roll ever again.
What is happening to you tonight?
It's just not my night.
15.
Okay. So you are digging around looking for correspondence, things like that.
Just start tossing things.
You find
I'm so sorry. It's funny because it's familiar.
Whenever things aren't happening, you
Mhm.
know what I get?
you should probably quit doing that.
Natural 19.
You're wasting all
You
your
know
luck.
what I
in it.
get on my D4? Natural 4.
Both times I roll 4s. 4.
It's good for you, Saul. You
You can eat my dick!
Rolling it in the fridge.
probably. So Porter, Dalen, you're digging through looking for correspondences, and you find a series of love letters back and forth between one of these guys and some maiden.
Makes you real sad.
He was actually talking about getting out of the business.
3 days to retirement.
That's what I was thinking.
Back.
You also find some correspondence as well. Not between young lovers, but between one of these bandits and his wife, talking about how they just hit a big score, and as soon as he gets his cut, he's going to be sending her a big chunk home. So make sure she puts some of that back for him so he can celebrate when he gets home.
What's her name?
Abigail.
Where is she?
It doesn't have an address.
It sounded like he didn't already send it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that 7,000 gold is the big score.
That one could probably assume that, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can't find a fucking thing.
Question. I forgot. Are we potting money or are we splitting money?
I mean, I only found like 75 gold.
Well, we had a treasure position once, and then things just kind of got lost.
Oh,
You have 7,000 AC.
what about our gold?
I've got.
What do
Kenara,
you have?
How
Or
are you with money or numbers?
I mean, one of my responsibilities when I was training under the priestess was keeping up with records of the trade and things of our village.
You know what? I actually just had an idea about that. She's already in charge of things. Why don't we make Kandara? Nope, not Navara, the treasure,
Your wife,
for our AC, our adamantine credits.
Okay.
And then the rest we just split as is.
Okay.
And then we can just pool together if we want something bigger for the castle or whatnot.
sounds good.
Aye? Aye.
So what's 75 divided by 3?
25.
25. Here's 25 gold.
You're dope.
Here's 25 gold.
I hand everyone 2,333. You get 34.
Oh.
You get 32.
You get 25.
Aye. So, did anybody find anything that may lead to the whereabouts of the apple and cheese
I'm gonna hold the
and golden stupid basket?
note to cornucopia.
It's fucking useless, is what it is.
The main boss guy, whatever, was talking to his wife or lover about making it big.
Not the main boss guy.
Oh,
The main boss guy's all his stuff was burnt up.
oh,
You just had a lady,
oh,
a guy talking to his lady.
right, that. About how he scored it big and he'd be coming home or something.
Alright.
That's
So
it.
it may have been here.
Well, I think the big thing was the 7,000.
It could have
mean-
been. It's relative.
Maybe they were planning on paying for it with that?
It's one way or the other, in my opinion.
I did look over the bodies very well, and I did not see anyone who matched Philip's description, but that doesn't really mean much.
Why some of them were charred beyond recognition.
Yes, bless you.
Bless you. I thought you were gonna say Johnson. I was like, yeah, I know, me
Sometimes.
too.
Most
Johnson's
times.
like, yeah, I know, me too.
Pick up Capri.
So, any ideas where we go from here?
On this? No, not at all. We can wait for Philip
I mean-
to come to us.
I don't think that's happening.
We
But-
can
Travel to the Imperial City and see if he went home,
Doubt
but
that.
that is quite a
check
journey.
with the other temples. See what he may or may not have stolen from there. It's outside of our original
Could you send them a message?
thing, but
I thought that's
Nope.
what you did.
That's-
I know
Oh,
that.
okay.
I'm being a dick.
Oh, okay.
No, I can do it short range.
Oh,
About
like
a mile.
a mile?
have we not sent
It's
people messages
not through him.
through Toba?
Sorry, 120 feet.
Yeah, through Toba, not him.
Not even a mile. Like across the room.
Like I'm gonna walk to where it stops.
Yeah.
Like this. You just hear it in your head. About this far away.
I can send an animal.
Do you know what the histrionic personality disorder is?
What?
Never mind.
I can't hear you, too far away.
Let's go see Toba. When all else fails, we'll go see Toba.
All right.
Okay.
Say about the disorder.
I didn't say that.
No. I believe you.
So, you guys make your way back towards Adamant. By this time, it's getting to be kind of close to sunset by the time you make it to town.
We're going by our keep, right? Because we
Yeah.
went by our keep.
Mhm.
I want to stop real quick, and I'm sure. I mean, we have a full-time cook, so there has to be like breads or cookies
Mhm.
or something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put together just like a little basket
Okay.
of just whatever the shit we got, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like cheeses, jams, whatever.
Okay.
Like a little
Charcuterie
thing. A coochie board. Yeah.
Got it. A charcuterie board. A charcuterie board.
Shark coochie board.
Yeah. Got it.
Just I don't know. We use them a lot, so.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, you make a nice little little gift basket for him. Roll a.
Thank you. I get that.
Plenty of upsides being a marine biologist. Sorry.
Yeah. Talk about animal husbandry.
Performance?
Performance?
I don't know. You're making something.
Well, do I get advantage because Agatha's the one who actually made
Sure.
the stuff?
Yes.
Yes. We pretty much, Navarra pretty much hired everybody that we did.
Okay. Aren't you going to try?
Would
Live
Agatha roll?
This is not. She's not cooking most of this. I mean, maybe some of the breads and stuff, but like the cheeses and the. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Yeah, I guess.
They're going to try your tree thing.
I'm going, mine's 18.
Hi.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go with that.
What are we doing right now?
She's making a.
I'm just getting a little basket to
gift
take
basket.
to Toba.
And,
Then we're going to go to Toba.
and do
Questions.
questions. Time of the day is it?
Getting close to sunset.
I think I'm hang out. Let you guys. Toba.
We should be out.
You'll be fine.
Go sit next to a tree. Just
I'm going to go.
Okay.
All right. I'll go too.
Okay.
You don't have to. You're welcome
No,
to
it's
stay. I
fine.
know
It's
how you
fine.
feel about the dark.
It's fine.
your daemon was already killed. You're fine.
What?
Oh yeah, that was a different thing than wanting to kill you. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of things once you
The
get.
shadow demon.
There's a weird amount of things.
Want to kill specifically me.
Yes.
Weird
It
how they
seems
should
like
make
when
that.
you talk to him, I
Well,
bet you
I
that
didn't even
priest
talk to
wants to
one.
kill you.
I didn't talk to one of them.
Just had your name for some
Just
reason.
said my name for some reason.
That's weird.
Go make your trees. Tree man.
Hey, you're making it sound like you know stuff that you don't know. Ate a dick.
Making trees alive.
I
Or more alive. And they can talk, which is unsettling.
after
say?
they leave.
Kendara, wait up.
Okay.
After they leave,
Yeah.
before I start my tree thing, I'm gonna find Bugsy.
Okay.
I don't want to have a full conversation with him. I just want to ask where is our tree friend, and what is he reported? Did he have a name?
Yeah.
Was it Philip? I feel
Nope.
like it was Philip.
Walking.
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 Okay. He,
Christopher.
yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Ask Porter about his
Horrible imitation.
imitation of that sometime.
Christopher.
okay, cool.
It was really bad.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
You were there.
He.
Oh God.
It was that bad. You couldn't even differentiate.
Nice. He points you towards some of the tree line where you see just gently swaying behind that tree.
Sweet.
You know, he's out there. He's doing what he's supposed to. He hasn't really reported nothing yet. He's just been sitting there swaying back and forth.
All right. Perfect. Just curious.
But I mean, he seems like a good tree. He'd probably do all right out there. I
He
don't know.
means well.
Yeah, that seems right.
He is indistinguishable when he stands still. So,
He's through. Yeah, I mean,
you look like a tree.
every now and then he kind of stops moving for a minute, and I'm like, hey, there's just a tree out there.
All right. You should let him know to stop moving when he's out there.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to him about it.
Appreciate. I'm gonna find a big open space. I'm gonna wild shape into a hunger ass. I'm gonna squelch around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna gather up some the snail gel, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put it in Solomon's pillow.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go work on my tree.
Okay. Sounds great. Roll me a sleight of hand to put that in the pillow so he doesn't notice it immediately when he walks in.
Your whole bed's covered in it. You're like, oh, no,
I, turn, I just turned into a hunger ask on his bed.
That's what it did to, what was it, Bishop?
He just rolled right over the top of him.
Yeah. To wake me up.
Yeah. In the winter,
Yeah.
in the cold,
And then when we had to bring him back to life, that's the
just gave you some
sacrifice.
slime.
That's the only thing we
I did what I
connected on.
did.
Yeah.
Not the worst. 16.
What's your passive perception?
16.
You gave it a good try. You don't know.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Yep. Okay. So, you guys begin making your way towards Adamant. Again, this time gift basket in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You guys reach Adamant a little before sundown. Sun's like 3/4 of the way down. There's just a little sliver of it left. As you enter into the general store, the magical tinkling of the bell sounds. Toba comes out from the back wearing a very fine pressed white shirt, vest over that, and black dressed jacket. Oh, hello. I was getting ready to close up for the day. I've got.
Toba, you look very dashing. Where are you going?
Oh, I thank you. I'm going to the opera.
Oh,
There's an opera.
Yes. I mean, not here, but I'm going to one. So, but I've got a bit of time. It's not that far away.
well, I brought you a gift. All of this should keep until you come back. I'm going to hand him the little basket.
Oh, that's so kind of you, dear. Thank you. And Solomon, good to see you as well.
Yes.
So, what can I do for you? Oh, before I forget, I'm sorry. I have your information you wanted, by the way.
Oh, very good.
I sent you a message, but I never heard back from you. I figured you were busy.
I apologize.
It is fine. It's fine. Don't worry. But yes, so if you want, I'll just kind of hand you a little scroll. That's for you.
Thank you very much, Toba.
Yes.
You are a good friend.
Thank you.
The reason we've come is for more information, basically,
Yes.
of what you know. And I'm gonna explain the whole thing that has happened that afternoon.
Mhm. Okay.
Do you know? I don't know what if we could maybe scry on these objects or on Philip, or do you know enough about the underground circuit of where he might have gone?
No, I don't tend to deal with the unsavory sort, except for Solomon, of course. But he's a scamp. But but so no, I don't really travel in those circles per se. But however, scrying on an object is simple enough, but it doesn't really do much for you. You only see the objects. Unless someone was holding it right to their face, we wouldn't really get much on it.
Wouldn't know a location?
No, not really. We would just see what around the immediate vicinity around the object itself.
What about the person? Could you find Philip?
Perhaps I could. I don't know him personally, so that makes it a bit harder. But we could give it a try. Give me whatever you know about him, and I will see what I can do.
Half elf.
Okay.
Dark hair, green eyes.
5'7".
7. Darker skin.
And we know his name is Philip. All right. Well,
His father was a jeweler.
Merchant.
Jeweler merchant.
He's from the Imperial City.
Yes.
That's about all.
okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. Need to pull up Toba's spell list. Scry. All right. So I've heard of him, but that's about it. Okay. All right. Well. Shit.
At 20?
Yeah, but that's for the save against Toga's spell.
Fuck, Craig. No. Philip is a master.
He got real fucking lucky. That's the only way he was saving against Toba. It's a natural fucking 20. I'm sorry, I'm not getting anything. Perhaps I just don't know enough about him. I'm sorry.
Could we try again later?
I guess I could, yes.
If you don't mind.
Well, thank you for your time. I'm sure you have a pressing date to attend to.
Yes, I'm most excited, most excited. Well, you do have a good evening, and I will see you again soon.
Have fun, Toba.
Ta-ta.
Did you know that Solomon here used to be an actor?
Really? You're in the theater?
Yes.
Oh my. How very, glamorous.
Well, it was more of a traveling troupe.
You
Wasn't
brought
too-
theater to the people. That's so
Yes.
noble of you.
Oh, well, thank you. I did what I could.
Well, you'll have to tell me all about it next time.
Of course.
Kind of walks you guys to the door. Bye-bye. He kind of walks out with you guys and closes it and locks it.
And he's just gone.
Just gives it a little... just poof,
Um,
gone.
I'm going to walk up, not go inside, but
Mhm.
walk up to the temple.
Okay.
And take out a little fork twig that I have and speak a spell over it and cast locate object
Okay.
on this cornucopia.
Okay.
If it's within 1,000 feet, I know the direction of it.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Okay. You have
Nothing
nothing.
there. I'm going to keep it up as we walk through town.
Okay. As you guys kind of begin, I guess, where y'all headed now?
I
You
guess
want to grab a drink?
I thought you were scared to be out.
Well, I mean, it's better to be here than on the road, walking past the vampire.
Sure. I'll grab a drink.
All right.
Okay.
I'm also hungry too.
Anything we get at our keep will be much better than what is here.
Yeah, but what is here, and we have to walk to the keep.
Let's get you a snack.
That is the most Johnson thing.
I know
I've
that's
ever
not
heard you
Solomon
say.
talking. That's Johnson.
No, I'm hungry. I'm pretty hungry.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the inn that's right here, the Hog's Head Inn.
We're going to eat them. It's like real life.
There's a tall, portly man with salt and pepper hair and a beard. And then his wife with black hair and the streaks of gray kind of run out, very round-faced woman. They both kind of greet you, looking, hello. Oh, hello. What can we do for you?
We would both like a drink and whatever you're serving for dinner.
Oh, very well. Well, tonight we're doing, we actually have a very special,
Very special.
beverage for tonight. It was actually gifted by, the man that runs, the bathhouse here in town. It's called the Poisonous Trombone Fruit Ale.
You mean the rust guy?
I don't know. I don't know about that, but yes. But yes, it's supposed to be a very full-bodied fruit ale with a aftertaste of vanilla. It's a very pleasant finish.
Very good.
And then we have 3 different entrees for this evening, actually. We have pan-fried beef, pan-fried frog, if you're into it, or venison. The beef is in a red sauce served over bread and leeks. The frog is in a cream sauce. The vegetable leeks. Like
Like an onion.
yes. Then the frog is in a cream sauce served with bread and a helping of asparagus. Or the venison is in a
Very fancy
garlic sauce
tavern.
alongside some rice and some beet greens.
Like the venison.
All right. And for you, dear.
Let me do the beef.
All right. And
beef.
an ale for each of you.
Yeah. Yes. Very
That
good.
will be 1 gold piece for the total.
I will pay it. I can't help but I'm assuming because you didn't say anything. Is there like a bard or anybody playing here?
No, not currently.
I couldn't help but noticing that your very fine establishment is missing entertainment.
Oh, yes. We don't have a bard currently on retainer, so.
My friend here is very well accomplished. You may have heard of him.
Oh, really?
Solomon Caravan.
It was Dragon's Breath, wasn't it?
It was Chip. It was Chip. I want Chip.
Dragon's Chip.
They tried to kill you.
No, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. So.
Oh, that's fine. Could I maybe play something?
Sure. If you feel so inclined, by all means. Edmund, you don't mind? No, it's fine. Let him go. Oh, very well.
16 performance.
Okay. The clientele here, they're all. It's kind of just a hushed murmur, like everybody's kind of quietly talking amongst themselves as you play. Doesn't really change a lot. No one really seems to stop and be taking notice, like of you. Neither good nor bad. It just kind of blends into a nice kind of background melody to all everything that's kind of going on. Yeah. You play for a little bit. She eventually brings your food out to the table and sets it down and kind of waves to you that it's there.
You just play. You don't sing. You don't sing.
Sometimes. This
Oh.
isn't really a singing time.
Into the microphone.
This isn't really a singing time.
Oh, I felt like it would have been a great time to sing.
Do you?
I don't know. I'm not the bard here.
Well, you say I am, and it wasn't.
How convenient.
Very.
Okay.
How's the food, Craig?
Actually, really good. Then the venison is cooked perfectly. It's very tender. The frying on it is very crisp and flaky. Sauce is great. Rice is good. It's a great meal.
Awesome.
So there's a reason it's a full house in there.
I get any coins?
No one like gets up to come tip you or anything. But they also don't boo you off stage, so
Yeah,
win-win.
Maybe if you sang next time, maybe they would tip you.
maybe.
Just don't know. Maybe that's how that works.
Probably not
Show
gonna-
talent.
Probably not gonna sing.
No.
No.
So you're a bard who does not sing.
Mainly, you remember the story thing?
You tell a story to music.
Yes.
Why did you not do that?
People eating.
I like entertainment while I eat. So you don't have to create conversation with your people.
Okay.
Oh!
Roll another performance.
I would like to
Let's
hear
tell-
this.
Start telling I'll start telling the story
Uh-huh.
of two lovers.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Fucking in some dead guy's house.
they met on a bench. It's not a long. It's
Son
not
of
a
a-
long one.
This son of a bitch.
Daniel Radcliffe and David Duchovny.
Nice. How'd it go?
25.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah.
And it turns out one of them was a ghost the whole time.
Danny DeVito's in the background. Stick out.
Why?
It's the bench. Anyways, you actually get a small smattering of applause from everybody, and a couple people kind of toss some coin down at your feet. You make about 4 gold off of it. As the applause is kind of slowly dying down, there's just one guy at the back that's still just.
When you're collecting your gold, I want to reach over and take one.
As you look at the guy in the back that's like giving you the slow clap, like after everyone else has quit clapping, he's a very pale gentleman sitting at the table. Sitting there, watching you.
Is it the priest?
No.
It's Thomas.
Oh shit!
He kind of gets up and walks out the front door.
You want to take a room? Are you scared?
I told you we shouldn't be out.
I told you you could stay home.
It's true, you did.
And I'm not the one playing up on the stage.
But then you would be out here.
That I put you on.
Hey, do it. Do it. Do it.
Hey, it's your fault.
Fuck, I guess I'll do it. Dumb bitch.
Attention seeking whore.
Well, is that how that works? Can they get in a room if?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming they could get in here because it's open to the public, but your room is closed for you. I'm not an expert of things, though.
I'm gonna get a room.
Okay.
I will too, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Nothing else, just to give Saul a hard time.
you guys go up to Edmund, who's the guy running the front of the inn. That was some good playing you had there.
Oh, thank you.
Been a good time since we had some music. What can I do for you folks?
Well, we need 2 rooms.
Well, it is a tad bit full at the inn. I have 1 room. It's just a twin bed. So,
You can sleep on the floor, yes?
Yes.
very well. Just 8 silver pieces. It's all yours.
Got it.
Question, really quick, Edmund.
Yes.
That gentleman who just left, the one who was clapping dramatically.
Yes. He seemed very moved by your performance.
Is he a regular here? Have you seen him often?
No, first time tonight.
Hmm.
But I mean, all are welcome. We appreciate everybody's patronage.
If someone rents a room, would a vampire be able to enter the room?
I don't. I mean, is this one of them philosophical questions?
Yes.
Oh well, I mean, are you the vampire in this situation, or
No.
is she? Who's the vampire?
The clapping man.
Do you? Are you wanting him to enter your room?
No.
Or you want to enter his room?
Don't invite him in.
Okay. I mean, love's love, man. You do whatever you want to. I'm not here to tell you
He's
how
a
to.
vampire.
Okay. I mean,
It's not philosophical.
but you said it
This
was.
is literal vampire.
I mean, okay. You know, that's not my place to judge. Here's your room key, and y'all have a good night. Maybe lay off the ale a bit. You know.
Ready?
You guys make your way upstairs, open the door to your room. Modestly appointed room. Single twin bed there for you. You guys begin settling in for the evening.
Pray to the one. Telemek.
Okay.
It's kind of like, hey, keep it safe, please.
Roll religion? At disadvantage, I feel like, on that. You're new to this.
3.
Okay, cool. You're still learning how to pray. But, hey, you're doing it. Cool. All right.
I'll throw him the pillow.
Okay.
Good night.
Alrighty. You guys.
Get tired. What do you think happens when you die? I don't know you. Wait, do I? Yeah, I do know you've been dead.
Yeah, you were there when it happened.
Okay, what happens when we die?
It depends. Sometimes you go to hell and you are tortured and they peel the skin off your flesh and you're reminded constantly of all of the horrible things that you've done and all the people that you have hurt. Or you go be with your gods. And
Seems right.
that's on brand.
So you guys all
To make it funny, I forgot you had died.
yeah. Dalen, you
And I went to
cast your
hell.
spell, I guess, and then go to bed as well. Unless there's anything you want to do.
Nothing I can think of.
What do you awaken this time?
What? I want basically what is a plant or flower or something that is normally placed in tree at Carnrock?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, something that would normally be placed within a keep or a
Easily
castle
enough.
or,
Easy enough to find, yeah.
yeah.
It's this like white flower that kind of grows, and it almost kind of resembles a bluebonnet, but it's white.
A white on
Okay.
it.
Yeah, so I'm awake.
Okay. I'm not doing a voice for this one unless we have to later. Sure, sounds good. So you all get a nice long rest.
All the voices.
Oh God, fucking Christ!
It's gonna run out.
You know what? At least 2 or 3 in, it's gonna be better than walking.
Considering the what was it?
I don't know.
Bonsai
Walking's
tree?
pretty great. Yeah.
Kind of running on empty.
Walking was great. Fuck you.
Yeah,
He was there.
he was.
I'm a prototype. Fuck you.
He's a bonsai tree.
I am.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
all I-
cool. You guys get a long rest in. You awake in the morning, Saul still sleeping, mouth just wide open, snoring.
I like to wake him up
Mhm.
by throwing. I don't know. Do I? Dagger. No, like, like I want to do like a little bit of trash or
Yeah,
something.
okay.
Just
Sure.
in his mouth.
Okay, roll a dexterity.
Oh, I get advantages on those. Oh no, I get advantages on effects. I guess this is not an effect.
Nat 20, it goes right in your windpipe.
Ooh.
God.
Last 20.
Oh, no. Hits the back of your throat, gags you, you wake up.
Okay.
Oh, good, you're awake.
Similar to what happened with the chip a minute ago.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
reuse
Yeah, it's exactly what happens.
It is daylight. Are you okay with walking now?
Yes. I mean, did you want to find him?
I don't care. If he kills me, it's what I deserve.
That's sad.
But true.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? His death is because of me.
Not necessarily.
Whose fault is it?
His.
His.
Yes.
We put them in a situation where he had to sacrifice himself.
He had to sacrifice himself. He didn't have to sacrifice himself.
He just let his child die.
He would still be alive.
Hmm.
I don't know. Look,
Saul, have you ever lost someone? Like a real person to you?
a long time ago, before I can remember, from what I've been told, no, I forgot this kid was just for us. I can forget I said that.
You weren't there.
I know,
Saul wasn't there.
but for them,
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to explain what you will do to keep the ones that you love safe or with you. All I'm saying is if he comes and if I will defend myself, but if I can't and if he takes me, it's perfectly within his right.
agree to disagree. What he is now is not the man who died.
That might be true. But I don't know. So I've caused a lot of pain. And there's debts that I cannot repay. So
You may have caused a lot of pain, but you've also brought joy.
joy.
Yes.
To who?
Dalen. You
The-
brought Navarre back.
But you see, if it weren't for me, there would not have been a use for that.
But you rectified the situation.
Okay, so one wrong, right. What about all the rest?
Well, you just have. Yeah.
Start bringing everyone back?
No, you just have to. I don't know. Figure it out.
Oh, that makes it much better. Thank you.
Not good with making people feel good.
I could tell by your music.
Yes. It was a sad one, wasn't it?
Don't know why the guy's dick had to be out though.
He didn't. It's just
Flavor? I don't understand the artistic types, but okay. I'm guessing we're walking back at this.
Yeah.
So as you guys walk out of your room,
Oh shit.
laying directly in the floor before your room is a young woman with her throat ripped out.
Do we recognize
investigation, I guess,
Does the
or
claw-
history.
does the hand marks look like Thomas's hand? About the size of.
Not really. No,
Oh, really?
no, it doesn't look like a hand.
It's a mouth.
More like teeth.
Size of his jaw.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're rolling what? Investigation?
Sure. Investigation, history. I don't know.
Nat 20 on investigation.
Cool.
He's all up in there.
Plus
so.
1.
You at first, as you're looking at her, she doesn't seem of anyone of import or anybody that you would notice. But you start thinking back. You have seen this woman. It was when you were first met Celine, and you went outside. And you were standing outside playing your lute or whatever it is you play. The instrument of your choice, the pan flute.
I can't talk when I
And then he walked up the stairs.
As one of the ladies of the night from the bathhouse next door.
The original of these
Well, we should tell someone.
Okay.
We're gonna look for like identification.
Sure.
They have IDs.
Sure. Roll another investigation, I guess.
That 20.
You recognized her from a bathhouse that you didn't really pay attention to. I feel like that's pretty good.
It do the thing where you clean people up.
Okay.
I mean, 16.
Cool. You look through all of her belongings.
Why did you say it like that?
The only thing you seem to find in her pocket is this bundle of sheep's intestine.
It's condoms.
Yes. The back.
That's about it.
Prestige in her face and
Uh-huh.
all of it
Okay.
in my hands.
I'm going
Okay.
to wrap her up in a sheet
Okay.
so that she's not whatever. And then I guess call for Edmund.
Good morning. What happened here?
You remember the vampire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Is that your vampire in the sheet?
No, we believe this was a message to us from the vampire.
Oh. Are you saying that woman was killed in my very...
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean she was killed here.
Okay.
But she was left here. We would like to keep this quiet, be able to get her back to her people,
Okay.
but you do need to be aware of what is happening.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for staying here at the Pig's Head Inn.
No problem.
Every customer's a treasure.
I'm going to give him 3 gold.
Thank you.
And I'm assuming you told me who she was and all
Yeah,
of
yeah,
this.
yeah.
So I'll pick her up and
It's just going towards the problem.
find a way if I can get out of a
Okay.
back way out of here.
Sure.
Rest house.
Rest house?
Rest house.
Rust house.
Sure. You make your way out the back,
House.
carrying this corpse in a sheet through town.
I'm trying to be in the back
Okay.
anyway.
Sure. Roll me a stealth check then.
I'll help.
Roll your own stealth check.
Well,
14.
those are the rules, Craig. I think you do what you want.
14.
Okay. Thanks.
21.
Wow, look at you. Okay. You guys stealthily make your way through the back alleys, eventually arriving at Arliss's bathhouse. It's early in the day, so it's not currently open. But
We knock on the back door.
okay,
Surely someone is here.
you knock again, and you knock a third time before you finally hear sounds like footfalls kind of descending some steps. The door opens. It's a elven man, kind of coppery brown hair, kind of curled up on his head. It's kind of just all a mess. Bleary-eyed, shirt open, some trousers kind of pulled on, no shoes or socks on. He goes, "It is early. Why are you here? There is no sex to be had this morning."
Okay. So there was some trouble last night, and we believe a vampire attacked one of your people.
It is early for this.
Can we come in?
Whatever. Come on in. As you walk into the back entrance of this bathhouse, it's kind of just a small, kind of ramshackle kitchen. There's a set of stairs that lead up to a second floor kind of landing area. You can see a bedroom door that's kind of halfway still open. A few naked women laying on a bed from where you're seeing, as you can see up there. He gestures over to this kind of small table where he just kind of sits down and pours a glass of wine. He starts drinking. So a vampire killed one of my people, is what you're telling me.
Put it on the table.
He will gently place her on the table and move the sheet enough to show just her face.
It is one of mine. That is Sophia, Sarah, Samantha. That is Samantha. Cool.
I take it you know her very well.
We have been intimate many times, yes.
Do you know of her family? Or where she is from?
Well, if you were to believe what she said when she was working, she's from Elysium. But as for her true origins, no. Most of the people here who work here are on the run from something.
Is there anybody who would know?
Not that I know of.
A close friend.
I mean, you are free to talk to some of the girls if you wish. Or the men, if you wish. She hung out with with Maddox, and also Tala. So you could possibly talk to them if you wish. Tala shall be here tonight. And Maddox sleeps in the brothel. He doesn't like to go home, so he's probably upstairs sleeping now if you wish.
It is up to you. I just wanted to make sure we did not need to send her home to somewhere. I'm sure you have heard of us. We have to keep outside of town. If it is no objection to you, we will take her, give her proper burial, make sure her body is sanctified so she will not come back as a vampire, and bury her near our temple.
It is good for me if that is what you wish. I am fine with this. So,
Do you want to go see a friend? You want to go talk to the guy?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to stay downstairs with the body.
Okay.
Okay.
Just in case it turns.
Pretty much.
You walk upstairs into and like past his bedroom where there's several women laid out on his bed, through a big set of double doors. And as you go through this, from the poorly appointed little house in the back becomes this, in the light of day, very tackily decorated basically strip club with big thick plush like red carpeting, these blue like
Shack carpeting.
yeah, love shack carpeting. It's like these blue booths and several different stages with poles on them before eventually making your way to the only person you see sleeping up here is a large lizard folk.
Maddox.
One eye kind of opens and looks at you.
Hello.
Like the little blue tongue kind of flicks out to the air for a few moments.
Before you say anything, I'm not here for what you think I am. I'm not here to fuck.
Okay.
Do you know Samantha?
Yeah. Are you here to fuck Samantha?
No.
Okay,
You're
good.
close
To fucking her?
to her personally.
Yes.
Not. Okay. Were you friends? There we go. That's a good word for that.
Don't be helping him.
Thank you.
This isn't team up on Johnson's brain day.
It always is.
You're a solo man. You don't need their help. You're a strong, independent bard. You don't need nobody.
Not even.
Yeah. Yeah, we were friends. You could say that.
I regret to inform you that she has passed away.
Oh, no!
Sure beat up about that, huh?
Samantha! Why? Why is this world so cruel?
Do we plan on burying her at our keep? I think you know where that is.
I don't know anything anymore.
Gonna tell them where the keep is.
Okay. I'm gonna come to the funeral.
All right. I'm gonna tell them when that is.
Okay.
Do you know if she had family?
She had a brother, but he died of something. I don't know.
Okay.
Mom died of childbirth. Her father was kind of abusive, so she ran away.
Makes sense.
Samantha!
All right. Then I'm just gonna hug you.
He hugs you back. That goes on for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, big guy. I'll see you out there.
I'm gonna go with you.
You coming with
Yeah,
me?
we're just gonna go with.
All right.
Okay.
Aren't you losing money if you come with me?
Samantha.
All right. I'll let you carry the body.
Okay. He's like stands up and starts walking out.
Oh, he's naked?
Yeah.
Put some clothes on, big guy.
Just kind of stops, pulls some pants on, and like tucks his tail through the back hole.
There you go, big cat.
Okay.
We'll,
Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
all right.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can do
Let's
this.
do this.
Okay, let's go. You guys begin making your way down to Kendara, where he picks up the body and begins carrying it towards your keep for the funeral of the beloved Samantha.
We should talk about it.
But I think that's a good place for us to end it
is a good
tonight.
place. Almost would say perfect.
It's a place.
It's a thing that happened.
Jesus.
Well, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. I think they did. So, anyways, make sure you catch us next week on Friday when we do this again. And not
Nope,
Friday.
Not this Friday.
Not this Friday. Next Friday, right?
Friday.
Not next Friday. I'm working.
Next Wednesday.
I'm not
Dude.
working next Friday, am I? Fuck, I'm working next Friday.
Why are you working next
I
Friday?
don't know.
Next Friday is Thanksgiving Friday.
I'm off Thursday. I could do Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. To be determined, everyone. To be determined. I have no idea when we're going to do this again. But if not, we'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for being here. We love your faces. Bye.
Bye. Bye.